Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs. I do. It's weird. So if when you're butt in and when you're butt out, like, share, and subscribe. I get messages other ways too, but music is the easiest way for me to explain what the hell I'm picking up. I'm more of an energy reader than a traditional tarot reader. I use the cards, but I use the music and the feeling more because despite what some people say occasionally, you can be misled. Anyway, weird tangent there. Like, share, subscribe, said that. Drop a tip if you're feeling generous. wtfLisa Tarot on Cash App. Don't forget the $sign. I have a store. It's called wtfLisa eBay, and I have some spiritual items, and then I have random stuff I need to get gone. It's eBay. It's a random place, so I have random stuff. Check it out. Your phone readings are closed. However, you can get a one-card reading for $2.99 on Etsy. wtfLisa Etsy, that is. Or a video reading for like $5.55. Links are in the description. $5.55. Not $555. I would love to charge that, but it would make no sense. Anyway, I get the energy of that ain't your baby. Some 90 more fucking Povik shit. You're not the father. Oh no. Someone I don't know if the bitch knows who the father is. She's looking for a paycheck. Got pregnant. However, I have the feeling that the father isn't the paycheck, but an idiot is. Who thinks he's the father, but he's not. It's not just that the kid doesn't really look like him, but there's more to it. He's suspicious. Doesn't believe this kid is his, and he is correct. Stay up all night. Fuck me till the daylight. I have 34:35 by Ariana Grande. You might think I'm crazy. Today I've been craving. Put it quite plainly. Just give me them babies. And yep. Well, she wanted a baby, but not for the reasons of wanting to be a mother. She wanted it for money. She got pregnant. However, she ain't gonna get paid. Another one of these bitches. Honey, oh honey. Oh honey is all I want to say. Who am I picking up? I've been drinking coffee and I've been eating healthy. 5 of Cups. Someone with piss poor planning. This is a piss poor life plan. You're sleeping with multiple dudes hoping to get money, to get a baby so you can get money, and you sleep with a poor one. He's the one who knocks you up. The one that has the money ain't the father. You know, that's going to cost you. With the 7 of Coins, 8 of Coins, maybe for a while you took some money and you believed it. Queen of Coins, this is you. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, a Virgo, but guess what? That ain't his kid. I'm getting another energy of there never was a kid. She was never pregnant. I don't know if she did one of those, it's like a hysterical pregnancy where people convince themselves. Like a lot of narcs tend to believe their own lies. And this could be a case like that, too. I'm getting a couple different stories here. One with the narc lying. And then another where it's not the father. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. No, I don't think neither of these men can. But this one, she wanted a paycheck. Desperate. Women do desperate things. King of Wands and Knight of Swords. Which one is the father? Fire sign, Taurus. I mean, Leo, Aries, Sag. Taurus, which one is it? You could be a Taurus. I was picking up weird Taurus energy the other night, too, and I was like, no, most of the people I like are Tauruses. Knock it off, but it has nothing to do with them. Or an air sign, the piss poor one, by the way. Not quite underage, but too young for this one. This one's an older lady. Not an old lady, just older compared to this one. Younger air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I keep wanting to say Taurus. I'm going to set aside these 3 cards. Taurus is a narc. She's a narc femme. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. Neither one of these guys can do that. Two 2-second brothers. 2-minute man at the most. Meh. Either way. So not only do you end up with a kid, you're not going to get money for it. Because one, he's not going to pay for a kid that's not his. That would be the fire sign. And this one just doesn't have money. So you end up with a kid that you're gonna treat horribly, and you had bad sex on top of it. Damn, girl, you get what you deserve. This poor kid, though. Who's this? I have Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey. Maybe this one, as an older, I get Taurus energy, so I'm just going to call it as a Taurus. Seeing this is her last chance for a baby or something, and but she should have never had one. Why? Because she's a narc. She's gonna treat this kid horribly. A lot of you watching this, and myself included, we had a narc parent, and that's just a horrible kind of hell no one should be born into. Hopefully this kid will be placed in another home that's better, like with a relative or something. I feel like this Taurus is gonna crash out because Sun, Empress, once it's figured out that baby mama, this one funding baby mama, could be a Leo with that Sun energy, and I have the King of Wands. The guy funding this one, Star, thinking that's his baby mama, 8 of Swords, he's gonna be pissed just when he finds out that he ain't the daddy. He's already paid a lot of money, but now, I don't feel like this guy is a particularly great guy, but I don't think anyone deserves this at all. To be told you're having a child and getting really excited about it and preparing for the future and just finding out it's not your fucking kid or someone just lied to you. This energy I'm getting, this is for the one that is actually pregnant, but it's the poor guy who's the father, and the rich guy ain't gonna pay, and he shouldn't. It's not his kid. I feel bad for the kid in this scenario, but like, your parents suck ass, man. I do see, I don't know, this kid getting taken away and placed, I can't tell if they're relatives or just adoption at just a better home, but I don't see this woman being able to keep it. 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, she's going to end up lovers energy. Both men are going to leave her. 9 of Swords. Her crazy plan to get pregnant. A poor guy and a rich guy, of course, is the poor guy who he ain't gonna stick around. With this world temperance, maybe she met him online, 6 of Swords and Queen of Cups. Maybe they presented themselves both as King of Cups, worthy, but they weren't. Knight of Cups. One was just immature, probably looking for her for a payday, looking for the older woman. Oh, if I knock her up, I'm set for life, but she don't have shit. 6 of Cups, Devil. This woman done fucked up. Her plan was devious, and she's reaping the benefits of being a devious bitch. 3 of Swords. She ain't gonna get shit for this. And she had bad sex on top of it. Damn, girl. Oh, honey. I haven't seen How I Met Your Mother in forever. And then, not only did I see a small clip of it, I think it was the Katy Perry episode, and they said, "Oh, honey." They kept saying that to her every time she said something stupid. And then I was reading the comments on something like Facebook, and this idiot lady wrote all these comments about Trump and U.S. history that were totally inaccurate. It was like one of the dumbest things I've ever read in my fucking life. And then this person just commented, "Oh, honey," and it killed me. I died. I was like, that's like literally the perfect thing to say to what she wrote. She's like, he has 80 million people who love him. And I'm like, the last U.S. population, I'm thinking in my head, and I Googled it to check, but the last time the U.S. population was checked, it was 380 million. So by her own weird math, and yes, she was doing actual math. She wasn't just, how people will exaggerate. They say, "Oh, I said that a million times," but it wasn't. It wasn't like that, the way she presented it. Like, did you even Google what the fucking population is? 300, and that means less than half of the people you're talking about like him. Your math don't math. And in this case, too, I think this one, the math don't math. The math don't math keeps popping in my head. I think maybe whatever suspicions he already has about this kid, he does the math, and it couldn't possibly be his kid. Hey, Joe. Where you going with that gun in your head? Now, I don't think anyone's getting shot in this scenario. But sometimes people use the term gun for their penis. And his gun wasn't loaded that night, or he was on the other side of the country, wherever. He was in another town. He wasn't there. But he was in another area code, okay? We don't know where he was. Now, he says, I'm going down to shoot my old lady. I caught her messing around with another man. Now, no, he's not going to shoot her, but this is like the metaphorical way that you shoot them down easy, but what you really are saying is rejecting them. She's getting kicked out. She's done. Let's get some more tea, or let's get some tea. I didn't pull any tangents. I feel like she's gonna try every excuse to stay, but it's like, this ain't his baby. You've been stealing from him and lying from him, unfair, and trying to trap him. Walking away, he's done. He's out. Snitch. He knows enough. He's heard enough. He has evidence. And the ghost missing in action. He wants out. Power couple. You're fucking breaking up, you fucking thief, you mean bitch, and confused. I feel like she might try to confuse him with, but wait, I love you though. Blah blah blah. It's not his baby. You fucking stole from him. You lied, and he has every right to fucking walk away from you, Taurus femme. This fire sign male, I get Leo energy, so I'm just gonna call this a Leo, but you know, it resonates. Whatever it is, he's right. That is not fair. And this air sign is, I don't know if you, sure it was fun. No, it wasn't. It was bad sex. She didn't even have fun. Like, none of this worked out in her favor at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry doesn't cut it. I'm sorry doesn't cover stealing, lying, cheating. She was planning to lie to this child. I lied to you! Liar, liar, liar! Taurus is a liar! Sorry. Yeah, there's nothing you can say, woman. Hey, Joe! Where you going with that gun in that hand? Oh, no, he said, where are you going to run to now? And I'm just like, no, I'm going to change the lyrics. I feel like she's going to try every excuse to stay, but she's out. And I feel like if she tries to contact this air sign, he'll probably tell her, oh, yeah, I'll help you, baby. And then he leaves. He just moves. Crime of passion. Although I don't feel like there's violence in this scenario. I felt arguments for sure and yelling. But to me, she's going to try to say that cheating just happened. But dating, they were cheating for months. She's going to try to make it sound, it was a one-time thing. It just happened. No, they were dating for months. There's evidence of that. They're still messing around. So, couple. Bitch, spouse, partner, cheated. Tried to baby trap someone. I got trapped. Marriage, wedding. I don't think they got married. I think they were planning to. But alive. The guy found out affair in time that this happened. And now he's getting out alive. Not having to take care of a baby that's not his baby with this lying-ass woman. A lying-ass bitch. Sorry. She's a lying-ass bitch. I mean, I feel him, as he's going through his healing process later through this, drinking with his buddies, calling her a lying-ass bitch. That's my man voice. When I do man voices, it's either like hillbilly like that, like a lying-ass bitch, or it comes out like Pee Wee Herman, like a kinda always knew I'd end up your ex-girlfriend. Oh, I got no doubt, ex-girlfriend. Yeah, no shit. I don't know, you lied, cheated, and stole from him. Of course you had to expect it. Anyway, or my man voice is like Pee Wee Herman. I already forgot what I was saying. Isn't that a bitch? I can't do it like Pee Wee Herman. There's no way. Strange energy. Whatever it is. These people are done. She did it to herself, essentially, by lying and trying to steal from this fire sign. Messing around with this idiot. Screwed herself over. And unfortunately, this poor child, who I do see being in custody of other people because she just can't handle Moon. 7 of Wands. Ace of Swords. She can't handle it. I feel like full mental breakdown. I feel like 2 7 of Swords, King of Swords, and Magician. She does go to the air sign to ask him to man up and be daddy. And King of Coins. He says he's going to, but he bails. 5 of Coins. He ain't got no coins home. He ain't gonna do anything. Hermit. I said home, but Hermit. He's gonna bail. He doesn't have anything. So trying to change you. If you were meant to be my lover, then I wouldn't have to. Says Gwen Stefani. A few in between. Let's see. Ace of Wands, 4 of Coins. This plan not only, I said coins, but it's cups. This plan, Page of Swords, was stupid from the get-go and pretty horrible to not only do to the two, I don't want to say to the two guys. Their son could go fuck himself. 6 ways to Sunday. To do to this fire sign, but to do to this baby. But it's like, I don't know. To me, these cards give me a play stupid games, get stupid prizes thing. And this one, not only is she stuck with a baby she can't handle and she won't handle, someone else is going to have it, like raise it. But she didn't even get good sex. Let's real quick to wrap it up because I'm tired of this fucking energy. I get tired of these people, sometimes. I'm about to give you away. for someone else to take. What's going on here? I wanted to touch base because I mentioned there was a narc out there who lied about being pregnant, and I don't know if she just convinced herself, like hysterical pregnancy, or she's just a fucking liar. And it's busted. People notice she's been pregnant for 2 years and not delivered yet. They're like, wait a minute. Can we close out that energy? Two coins. This person's been pregnant, Page of Coins, for way too long and never had the baby. 10 of Coins. But she certainly collected a lot of gifts. 9 of Coins, 8 of Wands. Made a lot of friends. Took a lot of things. And now 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. People are going to find out. Honestly, I actually see her possibly getting sued in some way. I don't know if it's because she collected a lot of money for a baby that didn't exist. So it's not necessarily... What would it be considered? Not embezzlement. What's the word? I could Google it, but let's just carry on. Theft of some sort, scamming. That one could be going to jail. Oh, now my phone's blowing up. The impression I get. I haven't heard this song in like 20 years. The Mighty Mighty Bossatones. Holy shit. Like, I literally haven't heard this song in forever. Like, since the 90s. Even it's on my playlist, but there's thousands of songs on here, and when I read, everything's on shuffle. There's no plan. I don't have any plan. As soon as I get the feeling and I'm able to record, I will. With this 4 of Coins, Knight of Swords, somebody scammed somebody, 6 of Swords, and I feel like there's a paper trail and an electronic trail, so someone's just gonna go to jail. High Priestess, Page of Wands, Chariot, and Fool. They might try to get away with it, but they aren't, or they think they can get away with it, but someone's going to jail for scamming. Who were they scamming? Never had to knock on wood. Someone maybe thinks that they're gonna get away with some sort of, like, again, taking money from people saying that she's pregnant, but she was never pregnant. She was just scamming. Maybe they had like a one-night stand deal, lived in different places, so it's not like they see each other every day. It could be an internet thing. They did meet up, but Hierophant, married man, so Ace of Wands. She could have been blackmailing someone, but that blackmail is coming to an end. 8 of Coins, she was blackmailing someone. 10 of Cups, but they're going to find out. Hermit. And 5 of Coins, this person never was pregnant, never had a baby. Someone may take legal action, or if wifey found out, then they're going to take legal action, because it's like, well, cat's out of the bag. Can I get some signs for these people? Never had to knock on wood. But I haven't heard this song in so long. Wheel of Fortune. This might have been ongoing for a little while, but at this point now, Hangman, this person's done. Going to jail. I'm not going to pull signs. Apparently, I'm not going to get it. That's interesting to me. So I wonder if there's like just a few cases like this. Things happen in threes, right? 3s, 33s, 303s, and so on. Let's get some tea to knock on wood. Oh no, someone's sad because they can't fucking scam people anymore. Ass clown. And then also someone's sad because they've not only lost a lot of money to a liar, but their marriage is in trouble, obviously. Wifey found... I feel like wifey found out. Envy. But we have a narc, and this is what narcs get. I feel like the husband was a narc, thinking he was just so awesome for scoring with this lady, but... So he kind of deserves to get scammed. I just feel for his wife and family, because, it's taking money from their mouths, and this is not their fault. This guy's an asshat. But I also feel like this woman is a narc. And she thought she could get away with it. She's about to find out that that's not the case at all. I understand you better now. I don't really know you. What did you want from me? Your fucking money, asshole. Never had to... I had to knock on wood. I don't know what he's saying there. Oh, because I'm sure it isn't good. Well, she may not have been caught before. She may have done this before. Maybe a few times. That's why she thought, oh, I'll never get caught. I'm so good at this. Well, she got cocky. She's getting caught. It is what it is. And thank goodness, you know. Well, these people suck. The guy for cheating on his wife. But, she's also stealing. And this thief is going to jail. What is this? Is this My Future by Billie Eilish? It is My Future by Billie Eilish. This person has no future. They're going to go to jail for a little while. Prison for a little while, maybe. And then get back out and do more stupid shit. This person's just going to be a mess up for life. Intuition. Now, I have the S word. I don't think anyone's actually doing this. I feel like this person is just not going to learn. They're an idiot stuck in a cycle. They've ruined their own life with the scam thing. They're going to go to prison, and sometimes prison people come out even worse than when they went in. This is one of those cases. So, no, she's not going to harm herself. It's just the energy of making bad decisions that ruin your life. And I just feel like her future's, any semblance of the future she wanted is gone. Now the future she has is just going to suck. But Road, she made bad decisions, mind control, and secret, trying to control things she shouldn't have, trying to play the puppet master. Now she's just going to be a prison puppet. Hello, puppet. Why am I saying that? I don't know. She could be a Pirates of the Caribbean fan. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. I said that title correctly. Back in the day, I was manager at Blockbuster, and every time I would try to say the title of that movie, I would say Carrots of the Caribbean. It took so long, and then in order to say it right, I would have to pause and awkwardly and go pirates and say it, because or I would just call it carrots. For a while, I thought, okay, I'll just shorten it to pirates, and then it's fine. No, I would say carrots. And then they make 3 of the movies before I left Blockbuster, and I'm like, and now that it's like 20-something years later, I can say it. That's so weird. Ugh. There are just certain things, for me, I can't fucking say. I can't. Carrots of the Caribbean was one. Now, it seems like I can. My other issues with Bob Dylan and Bon Jovi, I call them both Bob, B-O-B, Jovi. In my head, I know their names, but when I speak it, it's Bob Jovi. 8 of coins, 9 of coins. Somebody was making money through blackmail for a while. But with the 7 of wands, sun, those days are over. And to me, honestly, with the sun, wands energy, I'm getting the money trail. So it's an easily proved thing, very easy evidence, open and shut case. Why am I laughing? I don't know. This married ass man, Queen of Coins, this bitch. She didn't. This is wifey of married man. Wifey is awesome, and I'm really sorry you married this asshole and you're now stuck with this mess. But she is, she's resourceful, and she's gonna make sure this person gets prosecuted. Moon, and this other person won't see it coming. 7 of swords, but with this Ace of Coins, I feel like she needs a lawyer quick, and I don't feel like she can afford one. You'd think with all that money she stole, she could get a good lawyer, but she just used it for bullshit. How do I close out this reading? I have Khalid. Can we talk? Haven't heard this in forever either. Queen of Wands, 4 of Coins, stupid games, stupid prizes, 10 of Swords, and both these bitches fucked up and they're both out. One's going to jail and one's just, I don't know, I see a cell, like a padded one.